Welcome guys, we're going to be going through Cakewallet today, and what Cakewallet is. It's a non-custodial cryptocurrency wallet. Main coins being Bitcoin and Monero of course, but there are a few others in there as well, such as Litecoin, Ethereum, Solana and so on. So this video is just going to be a screen recording whilst we go through the app. Don't plan on making any edits in it, so please excuse any bugs that we run into. When you first open the wallet, you're going to be asked to set up a PIN. As I've done this already, I'm just going to enter my PIN. Now, we're going to head straight to the wallet screen as if this was the first time we were installing, and you'll be given two options, one to restore a wallet that you already have, or to create a new wallet. What we'll do, we're going to select create a new wallet, and you've got to start with Bitcoin, of course. There's no second best, right? So we're going to select create a new seed. And because this is for the video, let's do test video as the wallet name. In the advanced settings, you could make some changes if you wanted to only connect over Tor. If you wanted to use a different seed phrase length for whatever reason, you can. You can add your own passphrase or connect directly to your own node if you're running one. We're going to leave all of this as the default for now. So going to click next, and we're going to be presented with a series of warnings and then the seed phrase. Now this is important. Don't forget to write your seed phrase down. Don't take a screenshot. Don't put it in the bin. Just look after it. So here you go. It's your 12 words. You can copy and paste it. You can click save, and it's going to give you a few different ways that you can save it, whether you choose to print it out, save it to a cloud. However you do it, just make sure it's safe, encrypted, and nobody else can gain access to it. Piece of paper is always the best. Verify your seed. And where I say piece of paper is the best, securely written down offline, preferably in somewhere safe from fire and flood, but you know the drill. Somebody will sell you a £80 piece of metal for you to imprint your seed phrase on. Right, so here, this is just a verified seed to make sure that you have written it down. I don't copy what I'm going to do because I just spam clicked through it, but it's there to protect you, to stop you losing money, not to make it inconvenient to set up a wallet. So here we go. This would be your Bitcoin wallet when you first open it up. You got your available balance. You can press to hide it or just leave it as it is. If you want to receive funds, first of all, what you want to do, tap the receive button, and you'll see at the top you've got a few different wallet address formats. Your main one, all you need to stick with is your default SegWit. However, Cakewallet does support silent payments, which is a new way of receiving Bitcoin payments to one static address, but the app or the service itself will create you a new address every time you receive to it. So we're going to stick with the default for now. You've also got the send screen down here. But what we'll do, we're going to swap into a wallet that already has some funds because I set it up earlier. So here we go. We're going to swap into the wallet that I have. And you can see I'm rich here with $2 worth of Bitcoin. I don't want anybody to see that. So what can you do within the app? Well, first of all, you can send Bitcoin to whoever you want. I can send it to the wallet that I just set up. You do so by clicking how much you want to enter and then swiping to send. I'm going to keep the funds in this wallet for now. And what else can you do? You can swap from Bitcoin to Monero and various other currencies here you can see in the list. Only a few select cryptocurrencies are available to hold within the app, and it's the ones that you'll find towards the top mostly. I'll show you a quick list of the different wallets that you can have. You've got Monero, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Polygon, Solana, Tron Nano, Xano Decred, and Monero. So I did a swap earlier. I'll just go through how it looks in the app on your transaction history screen. You get there by swiping from left to right. So you can see here I created a swap for 0.001 BTC, and that was to Monero. How the app will do this is via third-party exchange providers such as Trocador in this case. You can see the ID there and that the status is finished. After the exchange is created, you will then see the sent transaction above. And if we go ahead and swap into the wallet that this was sent to, you can see I received the funds from this exchange earlier on in the day. We'll head back into the Bitcoin wallet for now. So a few of the features that Cakewallet has, alongside your general ones such as coin control, which is very important. Here you've got your address labeling. So if I receive these funds from a drug deal or from a KYC exchange, I can ensure that I don't ever mix the two by freezing the output there. Now the wallet can't spend that unless I re-enable it by unfreezing it to make sure that I never mix a KYC exchange with a drug deal exchange. Of course, I'm joking there, probably. So along with that, sending, what you could do, you got your coin control feature like I mentioned, but you've also got, like I mentioned, but I forgot to unfreeze the output and select it. There you go. So what you can do sending transaction to more than one person. I've selected this address first, and I'm going to send them $1, and then I can create another receiver and do this and send them $1 too. This will save me on some fees. You'll see it'll be one transaction with two different receivers. This is known as a batch send. Some other wallet functionality is that we can use PayJoin. PayJoin's, this is PayJoin v2, and basically what it does, if you want to receive funds from somebody, you can provide them this QR or copy and paste the PayJoin address, and what it will do when the sender sends you funds, you will also share with them one of your UTXOs to include in the transaction, and it will make it look different on chain. I'm not a PayJoin expert. There's some fee savings that can be made by doing so and some privacy enhancements, but I'm not going to go into that. You can look up what PayJoin is and if it suits what you want to do. Within the app, what you can do, you can buy your Bitcoin if you don't have any already and it's your first time getting started. I'm going to type in euro here and say I want to buy 100 euros worth. Click choose a provider, and then you'll see the different providers that are available and the price of what they are putting the Bitcoin at. And you can see DFX are the lowest or the best rate and have the lowest KYC rating, so therefore you'd be silly not to choose them. And the same in reverse. Say you want to sell some Bitcoin, you can do the same, choose provider, and here that's probably not correct because it says that the sell for a lower price is the best rate, so I'm going to get that forwarded to the team. And again, you'd use DFX because they're going to pay more for your Bitcoin than MoonPay is, so ignore that best rate there. Right, I just make a note of that. So in the display settings, you can change your local currency, your fiat currency, to whatever you wish. You can also head back to the home screen and swipe to the marketplace. Now, here you've got the Cake Pay feature. You'll find lots of different merchants that you could buy gift cards for within the app. Click that now. You'd have to set up your email address, and then you'll be presented with the gift card in the app to redeem in the store. Now, this is available worldwide, but certain countries don't have that good of a selection. And I was just going to the UK. For example, here you can get your Generals, your Amazons, your Argos, things like that. So we covered some basics there: buying, selling, sending, and receiving. Going into some of the other settings we could head to privacy. We've already got PayJoin enabled. We have auto-generate address enabled. So what that does is when you receive a Bitcoin payment to this address, the app will automatically create you another address or change to another address for you to receive to to prevent you using the same wallet address more than once. It can break some privacy, or can enhance some privacy by doing so. So within the app, like I said, buy, sell, swap, you can get your gift cards. You can also sign and verify wallet addresses. This is just some different things you can do here. Of course, you can delete a wallet. In the app, we've got live chat, 24/7 support. Just select what your issue is and somebody will be there to help you if you ever get stuck. And we've also got lots of guides here as well. So here in the security and backup, if you wanted to, you can always view your seed phrases. If you forgot to back them up or you've lost them at some point, you can always view them again. You can create an in-app backup. So what will happen is you'll be provided with a password. Make sure you write that securely and click export backup. This is going to create a zip or a PDF file for you to save. And if your wallet ever gets corrupted in the future, or you need to uninstall the app for one reason or another, you can always restore the app from exactly how it was when you created the backup. Some other features: sign in a message from a wallet address. So you had to receive a refund, for example. Say, pay me here. Select the address you want to sign from. This will give you the signature, and then you would verify the message here, which I forgot what I wrote, pay me here. Select the address, which I think I chose that one. Verify. Oh no, I chose the wrong one, didn't I? Excuse me. No, the text fields at the top are character sensitive. Each character has a related data point, so that's why it was unsuccessful to sign in the first place. But there we go. If you need to change your PIN, of course, just follow that functionality if you needed to. You've got two-factor authentication, so you could use something, the app will show you actually different available 2FA methods. There's a guide down there for you to follow if you needed to. Other settings, you don't need to worry about any of that. If you're using the Android app, you do have background sync as well for you to sync your Monero silent payment address, silent payments, MWeb, and everything else in the background. Unfortunately, this is not available on iOS as it stands. Silent payments, you can click this little question mark and it will show you what silent payments is. There's another link there that will take you to a site which will explain silent payments to you better. So let's go ahead and create a Litecoin wallet. We're going to click Litecoin there. We're going to not restore a wallet. We're going to create a new wallet and select Litecoin. And then what we can do, under the same seed phrase as the other wallets, we can choose a wallet group, select wallet group 1, and what it will do, it will create us a Litecoin wallet with the same seed as the others. So when we head back to the wallets, we can see here all 3 wallets will all have the same BIP39 seed phrase. So as long as you keep that one seed phrase safe, you'll always be able to regain access to all of your wallets for those cryptocurrencies that support it. In the Litecoin app, you've got MWeb, which is Mimblewimble sidechain extension block. It basically allows you to peg in and peg out of the Litecoin extension block, and all transactions that happen on the extension block are private. Litecoin's exactly the same. You've got your MWeb receive address and your SegWit receive address. Everything else remains the same. You're swapping to and from. Head back to the Bitcoin wallet. So I could just keep flicking through the app for hours, showing you lots of different things. Give it a test out, see what you like, see what you don't like. I'm going to create a new Ethereum wallet just so I can show you the tokens and how they appear in the app as well. And again, I can do this in the same wallet group with the same seed. And in Ethereum, you've got all your main tokens there, your DAI, USDC, USDT, and you can add or remove whichever tokens that you no longer need. Add in tokens, you can add your own tokens, but be aware, as the warning says, that there's a lot of tokens out there that are scams. Probably every token is a scam, as well as Ethereum, but you know, that's personal. Well, thanks for checking it out. I'm going to post the video unedited. Probably need to edit that now because I've forgotten what to say. But yeah, if you get stuck, the Cakewallet in-app support, they're there 24/7 to help you out. One thing I did forget to show you was a cool feature that Cakewallet has that I don't think any other wallets have, and it's called Bird Pay. And what it allows you to do is send Monero, Bitcoin or Litecoin, any cryptocurrency supported in the app, directly to a user's Twitter handle. So you type in their Twitter handle here. This is me, Monero UK, and the app will find the address that I've got pinned in my profile, or it's in my bio or my pinned tweet, and I can just send myself Monero from here. Cool. Well, I think that's everything. There's lots more in the app for you to play around with, and there's lots more updates coming. The future updates will include different themes because these two are quite boring. However, we got some really nice ones on the way. The app just received a revamp in the UI, so that's why the themes aren't quite as they are, and that's why I wanted to make this video, just because some of the previous videos now will be slightly different. If I didn't show you, this is how to swap between the two cryptocurrencies. You'd enter here how much Monero you wanted to swap to somebody, to Bitcoin, and the app will find the provider. That's selected change now. You follow the steps, you'll send this much Monero and I'll receive the Bitcoin to the address at the top. And to send, you just again click send, swipe along, and it's done. Right, thanks for checking it out. Any messages, you can drop me a comment, and I'm going to put some timestamps on just to cover the basic features as well. Cheers.